So let me go back to killing of Aguiyi-Ironsi. Did you, at that point, I know that the time had passed, know any details about things like people that killed him and why they killed him? Was it known to people who were around at that time?
Major, what is his name? I'm trying to remember this man. I think it's a common name that's affiliated with his killing. Danjuma.
Danjuma, yeah.
Danjuma has never denied it. Nobody has denied it. He was a major, he wasn't the only one who led that coup. Someone like Murtala Mohammed was a key participant in that coup. I don't know what General Gowon's role was, but for General Gowon to be accepted by the coup plotters and eventually made head of state, he must have at least given them his loyalty. Coup plotters are not going to put people who they don't trust into power after they succeed in their coups. But I would say Danjuma was, as far as going to State House and taking him out of State House, it was Danjuma. And the night that he was taken away, a few hours before, he had actually spoken to my father in Kaduna. Because at this point, there was chaos, turbulence. He had lost his command. My father was trying to escape from Kaduna, but they had one more phone call. And in the phone call, it didn't achieve anything. Ironsi just called to tell him, hey, there are problems. And my father felt like telling him, I told you so. But of course, my father wouldn't do that. So Danjuma has not denied it. Nobody has denied it. So when it comes to the direct killing of Ironsi, he was among the group that went to State House. He was probably the highest ranking officer. So he needs to be held responsible for that. But of course, he wasn't the only one who took part in that coup. In the end, it was just a waste of life. Ironsi had about 7 children. Can you imagine what it meant to those children? And Ironsi had not done anything wrong. He had actually played a key role in ensuring that the first coup was not a success.
Okay,
he played a key role, and all the people who were involved in that coup were in detention at the time. Waiting trial, and some would argue that one of his mistakes was to put Northerners in key positions of power. I don't know whether that is true or not, but he wasn't a politician. He was a soldier, and for the most part, he was a gentleman as well. And he just did what he thought he needed to do, but unfortunately, it all worked against him, and he lost his life.